Hey friends, Stacy Smart here. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to empower and uplift you. I am a licensed cosmetologist, a busy mom of 2 boys, and a makeup and beauty lover. So today I wanted to share with you how I fill in my eyebrows and how you can fill in your eyebrows with just these 3 easy steps. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a hotline brush. This is a angled precision brush designed specifically for like detail work like your eyebrows, and then it has a spoolie at the other end, which I love because you can easily like brush through your brows. So we're going to use that. You'll want to have that, and then you're going to want to have your brow powder. I'm going to pop a little picture right there so you know what brow powder is going to best match you and be most flattering for your hair color, your skin tone, eye color, all that jazz. So I am going to use Trust. That's my color. I have naturally very dark brows. I've got brown eyes, and I like the darker brow, like darker than my hair color. So this eyeshadow is $12, super affordable. Hold on, I got a hair. We're back in business. Okay, so you've got your brush, you've got your brow powder, and then I'm also going to use the Stay Setting Spray. This is like the secret sauce to long-lasting makeup. It comes in this beautiful packaging. You need like 1/4 of a pump, so I'm just going to pump a little into my hand, like my 2 fingers, and then just kind of sandwich my brush in between those two so it is saturated and wet. You could also spray it like in the lid or whatever you want, but that's just how I do it because, like I said, I'm just a normal girl. Okay, so you're going to take your brush. First of all, I want you to look in the mirror, and you're going to line up your nostril to your brow, and then you're going to turn it to hit your arch, and you're going to just make little markings. So I have a little bit of product that I just picked up on my brush. I'm lining up my nostril with the outside of my brow right there. I just did a little dot. Surely you can see that. And then we're going to turn the brush, and we're going to actually have this line up on the outside of like your iris, and that's where our next dot is going to go. If you want a higher arch, you can line it up to the outside of your pupil. And then the tip is going to be lined up. If there was an imaginary line going from your nostril to the outer part of your eye to the tail, that is our last little dot. We're going to take our brush, we're going to turn it horizontally, and full disclaimer, whoa, back up. Before I even move further, I do have my brows tattooed on. So, yeah, I have a little bit of a daily guide. That's super helpful. However, I wasn't born with tattooed brows, and I haven't always had my brows like done for me, but they have faded a little bit. And so this is how I fill them in. But even still, before they were done, I filled them in the same way. So you can too, okay? I'm not like teaching you something that you can't do. So you've got these lines. And then what I would recommend doing is following the natural arch of your brow bone, of your brow, and just drawing a line connecting the dots. So I follow where I have brow hairs, and I just connect the lines. Okay, this line out here we're going to have to fix a little. Now my brush is getting a little wet, so I'm going to spray a little more on. Whew, got all that. Okay, now I have a solid line underneath, and the way I like to do it is I like to then come, so it's like I went this way, and then I'm going to go back over that way. So I like to do little hair strokes. This brush makes it very easy to do hair strokes. Got it a little wet, so it's looking a little intense. You know what else is intense? Camping. So just do some little lines going back this way. Okay, and then when you get on the inner part of the brow, so if you're drawing a line from the outer of the iris up, that's where I draw a line. Okay, and I connect it back into the arch. And then I take this brush and I keep it horizontal, or I mean vertical, sorry. And I brush the product. I haven't picked up anything else, but I just brush it towards the center of my face. And then I flip that brush and I go and I brush it up and it fades out. If you like a really faded ombre brow, but you still want some hair strokes, then now would be the time to go add in your hair strokes. So I'm going to add in just a couple, and I'm just flicking that product up. Okay, so let's do the other brow. Remember how we start with our dots? Our connect the dots. So connect the dot 1. We got our first line. 2, nose to the top of the arch, and then outer corner of the nose to the tail of the eyebrow. And then we're just going to connect those dots by drawing a straight line following the natural brow shape. So one solid line, easy. And then we're going to go back up. So this is where I like to just do some brow strokes. See how there's like if I were drawing a line from the outer iris up, that's where I draw my line on the top of the brows. And then I'm going to turn my brush vertically and just start pushing that product forward towards the center of my face. And then we can do some brow flicks. So I do have like this solid spot here still. Brush them up, and that's it. Now for one like final little look that I like to do, Queen, I will link this below because it is so wonderful. I like to grab this brush, the small side of this brush, and just a highlight color, like your primary highlight color or your concealer color, your foundation, and create a little line just matching right up to it, so it's a really clean brow. And I also feel like it kind of helps brighten the brow, and I definitely like to do it right under the brow, so there's a harsh line right now. You can soften it with your fingers or with a brush. And that's it. There you have it. Okay, let's get this right there. Okay. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. You guys, I hope this was helpful for you. Just a quick little how I fill in my brows. If you want to see more tutorials, let me know. If you have any requests in the comments below, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And then if you want to catch my live feed and live demos, head over to Facebook. You can give me a follow over there. And then Instagram is my jam. It's where I live and hang out all day long. So I hope to see you there. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. We'll have to make that not look so ratchet at the end.